Hello, everyone. I'm Katie Spanos, as he's already said. It's Dad over there. I actually have not heard some of those stories before, so that was actually interesting to hear because it shows that Dr. Kales has actually mentored two generations between him and now myself. So I was a graduating senior. I received a 3-year scholarship, but much more importantly than that, Dr. Kales has become a really important mentor for me and getting to me where I am now. So I graduated high school. My plans were to go to Dartmouth College, where I'd be studying biology and playing field hockey. And my dream was to go to medical school and study medicine. I knew that that's really what I wanted, and that was my end goal coming out of Dartmouth. So I took all the classes I needed to take. I was spending a lot of time studying, spending a lot of time on the field hockey field, and it came time to actually start putting my medical school application together, which is quite the process to say the least. But so I needed some guidance on that. And the first person I met with was a pre-med advisor at Dartmouth who pretty swiftly crushed my dreams, saying that my grades weren't good enough and I spent too much time on field hockey so that I didn't have other meaningful activities, and that medical school just would not be for me and that I should consider other health careers. So that was definitely a blow to my confidence. What do? I call home to Dad, who tells me, Katie, you need to talk to Dr. Kales. He obviously has experience in this stuff. He has a career in medicine. He knows the application process. You need to get some mentorship from him. So I reached out to him. I sent him my resume, gave him a phone call, and that really just changed the course of everything for me, because at that point I was ready to be done with applying to medical school and look for plan B, which I didn't even know what that would be at the point. But I called Dr. Kales, and he first and foremost just really encouraged me with my academic standing and my role as a field hockey player, being a varsity athlete, and how that made me actually a really appealing applicant for medical schools. And not only that, but he really made sure that I would emphasize my Greek heritage and the values that that has given me, from hard work, love, charity, all of those things that also would make me a good medical school student. So after that conversation, I am very grateful I took his advice over my undergraduate advisors and decided to apply to medical school anyway. And he really mentored me every step of the way. We had many long phone calls, and he was just there for me throughout the entire process. And I know for a fact, just like my dad wouldn't have been at Penn State undergrad, I would not be where I am now at Penn State College of Medicine if it wasn't for him. So I can't thank him enough for believing in me when I didn't, and for just helping me to get to these goals of studying medicine. Thank you, Dr. Kales.